Doctors are healers and caretakers who are often under a lot of stress. They're susceptible to a major issue, physician burnout. So who takes care of doctors when they're in need? A coach whose mission is to help doctors and prevent physician burnout. UCSF Fresno invited the doctor behind the website, The Happy MD, for a visit. Dr. Dyke Drummond travels the world to help doctors and medical organizations deal with physician burnout. He made his first visit to Fresno and spoke with Central Valley physicians and staff at UCSF Fresno. Associate Dean and Professor Dr. Michael Peterson invited him.
I'm very hopeful that this will expand the conversation.
Dr. Peterson says surveys have shown many UCSF Fresno doctors could be candidates for physician burnout.
Where they have emotional exhaustion, they don't feel the same joy in their work anymore. It can lead some of them to leave the profession early, to have issues dealing with patients, outcomes, infection rates, surgical complications.
Drummond is a life coach with real-life experience as a family medicine doctor. He launched his website, The Happy MD, in 2011.
It's meant to be a little bit of an oxymoron. It's a place where you go to get the tools so you can be a happy MD if you're a doctor.
Physician burnout affects up to 50% of doctors in some specialties in the U.S., according to Dr. Drummond.
It's really common for doctors to complain about certain things about the practice of medicine that have changed in recent years, and the biggest stressor would be the electronic medical record.
He says many doctors have gone from private practice to being an employee and a part of a medical group. Therefore, there's a loss of independence. Add the workload of digital cases, and you can have one very unhappy doctor.
So what ends up happening is doctors spend a couple of hours a night, often, before they go to bed, finishing their charts from home.
Dr. Peterson says he's noticed residents are not taught how to sufficiently deal with their personal stress.
How can we start to introduce concepts about resiliency for them in their careers and hopefully prevent some of the things that we're seeing in practicing physicians now?
He's concerned particularly about how physician burnout affects the Central Valley. About 30% of doctors in the Valley are over the age of 60 and are rapidly retiring. Dr. Peterson says the Valley continues to lag far behind the rest of the state in terms of number of physicians per population.
We can't afford to lose physicians in this region of the state.
So Dr. Drummond has some tips.
You need to develop your own resilience strategy. Get enough sleep, get some exercise, maybe you meditate, maybe you journal, maybe you do yoga, right? And then I work with organizations to make a less toxic mind.
Dr. Drummond says patience can help deter physician burnout. He suggests the next time you see your doctor,
I think it's totally legitimate for you to look at your doctor and say, hey, how's it going? How are you doing?
Dr. Dyke Drummond has trained more than 30,000 doctors on 4 continents and has worked with 167 different organizations to help prevent physician burnout.